Hello Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. Well, it's Monday, the 22nd of August, and just 10 more trading days before we get to Labor Day, which officially ends summer as we know it. But let's take a look at the big trends. We've sort of had nothing going on. We're looking at the S&P 500 today, and you can see quite clearly that this is where we had our first signal, a monthly trend change, indicating that the trend was higher. There's the same thing right there, 2072. And then you've had a series of little choppy action, but the last one came right here, which is 2,113 plus change. We're currently trading at 2,177.54. But you can see the last several days have just sort of gone sideways, really not too much going on. Very similar to this action, kind of the summer doldrums as we call them, but it is still moving higher. We're coming back down to an area, the 50 line, which is really support for these markets. And you can see when we moved over the 50 line, how the market moved up. And we're coming down. That will be support now. So let's see how that plays out. But generally speaking, the major trend right now for all the equity markets is on the upside. That's the important thing to look at. Pretty much the same picture in the Dow. You can see here that's the symbol DJI, and you can see we're coming back down to an area of support, which is the 50 line right here. Generally speaking, the trend is still positive. Similar pattern here. There's the buy signal. Major trend change signal at 17,790. That's where it is here, right on the triangle dialog box. And you can see the last weekly signal was 18,011. And we're currently 18,484. So again, it's about 400 points higher than we actually had the signal right here. So things are going well, but generally speaking, things are quiet because of the holiday, because of the summer doldrums and the Olympics, you can name whatever you want, but people aren't actively investing in the middle of the summer or the end of the summer. So let's wait until after Labor Day, and then things will pick up dramatically. On the Nasdaq, you can see the weekly came in right here at 4,908. You can see that right there. And it just seems like it wants to just go higher. I mean, it's a little stronger than the other markets, the Dow and the S&P 500, but nonetheless, it is in an overbought situation. So we may see more of this for the balance of August. So let's see how that plays out. Let's move on. Now, crude oil had a nice run up. We actually caught a nice part of that. Now, we use the weekly for trends and the daily for timing. So again, it still has not given us a daily exit signal. So maybe this is an area we'll see the market consolidate and then continue to move higher. Right now, it is still in a positive trend according to our trade triangles, and that's what we trade from. So again, 44.59 was the last daily. The market really would have to go under this low here, which is 47.28. It's about 60 points away from that right now. So let's see how the rest of the day plays out in crude oil. This is gold. Again, we still think gold is making this formation. We think it's a continuation formation. So here's the pattern we see in this market, is the fact that the market's gone up, and what it's forming is what we consider to be a continuation triangle. Not to be confused with our triangles, but a continuation triangle where the market just chops around, then eventually breaks on the upside. That's what we think is going to happen. But again, we're very close to the 40, a little bit below the 50 line rather. It could be over there on a stronger day today. So let's see how that plays out. Generally speaking, the trend is your friend, and the trend continues to be positive for gold. And the one thing continues to be strong and positive for gold longer term. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. These are the summer doldrums. We're coming to the end of them. After Labor Day, things will be changed and quite dramatic. And we'll see how that plays out for everyone. Have a great trading day.